Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Zenless Zone Zero. So, also, welcome to Season 2 here on the Zenless Zone Zero. We are going to be looking into the new things that have been updated and the new area, the Wi-Fi Peninsula, and some other stuff there. But first, if you're watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at sometime in the PM Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos, and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are in the different order than I normally say them, but check them out too if you'll wanna. And that's about all I have for that concisified intro speechery. So, this is the new season. We still have the epilogue part B to work on. To work, not twerk. No twerking. So, that's part of what we'll be doing today. But I do have to I do have to send you guys back to Levi of the past. That's me, but from before, because I logged on the other day, just shortly after our initial update, to do check in on dailies and stuff, and it turns out there was a lot of content, first reaction sort of things that occurred, and I wanted to make sure we got that for the stream. So I have that prepared. If you will bear with me for a moment, we will mute out of this. Oh, that's not what I want. I will do that. And then past Levi will come join us. There he is. Are you ready? I don't know how loud this is going to be. So, good luck. I guess yeah. Hold on. Let me bring that back. I should have put that in there. See, I wasn't entirely ready for this. I should have put that in the monitor. There we go. Okay. Take it away, past Levi. Mostly what we're doing is we're observing the new stuff on the screen. And I was mostly recording it for the content, and then I have some commentary later on. It's only like a 5-minute video. So the reason that I may be falling asleep, that's a viable option as well. Oh, come on. Energizing combo sets. Okay, so there is a some title animation that will
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Need to pick up later. Let's see. He's one of the new characters. Yishuan, I believe. This is really kind of odd, commenting over top of a recording of me not speaking at all, but just reacting. essentially just click through all of this stuff. Looks like there's new bamboo, maybe. So we can get there. I didn't claim this yet, because I wanted to wait until we got to stream to do that. And here comes my commentary. As I uncover my mic. Okay, we may get some audio doubling with the game on here. Nah, looks like it's okay. Yeah, it's
So,
good. I pulled this up just to do my check-in was the goal, and I got to thinking because of the update and the timing of jumping on here, that we might miss some content that's pertaining to the new season. So that's why we got that recorded. If you're watching this, when you're watching this, it's in the future from when I'm recording this. But that's why we're doing what we're doing. Look at the map.
see the
One,
map?
there's a map
In the top right?
I don't think there was a map before.
I sound so tired.
Whoa. Okay. I'm not gonna get too far into this because I want to save exploring that for our actual gameplay. So 39 days to claim this content. That is the new outfits, it looks like. It looks like we get them regardless. There's no time on it. Shark! So there's something about her unleash potential new skills. It's like a power-up. Fascinating. Did you see the sticker at the bottom right? Power up Ellen Jones. There's a whole lot of stuff we're gonna have to look into. This I'm gonna go ahead and claim. Okay. So that's the biggest thing that I was looking to take care of. There's so many things. Story written by you and GU. You had a dream, or perhaps you've been inside the dream from the beginning. Stories once moved you, frightened you, made you shed tears. In doing so, they became part of your life and reality. Where, then, does the line between fiction and reality lie? That's actually kind of funny because, that's kind of how it is.
He's right.
Wi-Fi Pioneer.
I still like my burger title better.
Okay, I'm not gonna go into anything else. So that's the preview. I'm sure there's a lot more that we'll get into later, but that was the biggest thing I wanted to make sure that we had. So that's our content. Enjoy the rest of today's stream. Thanks, Past Levi. Alrighty, so we are coming back into this side of things. Not a lot of major content that was revealed during that. I mean, there's a lot of content that was revealed during that, but not a lot that we really missed out on, so to speak. So that's pretty cool. I would like this. I want this to cycle around because there's an animation here that I don't know if it'll show up for much longer, and I don't want to miss it. it kind of talks about the new rewards and the Wi-Fi stuff and everything. So, something that was suggested, and I honestly I didn't think about it, but it's probably a good idea. The free polls, if you're going to be polling for somebody with your free polls and your polychrome, you should do that first on the banner that you're polling for before you claim your free S rank, or before you choose your S rank, because there is a possibility that you may end up getting one of those S rank characters if you fail your 50-50. Or I mean at any point throughout those draws. So it's best to wait to pick out your chosen one, because you may get the one that you really wanted, and then you could pick one of the other ones that you maybe also wanted but didn't want quite so much. Like for me, I've got 80% of the offering already, because I've got Grace, I've got like the only ones I'm missing are, well, I guess it's 50%. I'm missing Nekomata, Rina, I believe, and Koleda. And out of those three, the only one that, I mean, Nekomata eventually, but we can actually get her easily elsewhere. And Koleda's one that's been on my list for quite some time, just not a top priority, but that kind of sealed the deal for me. But if I were going to be doing polls or something, then I'd want to wait until I knew that I wasn't going to inadvertently get her. And then you could, I mean, realistically, you could use your, you could claim the same character as one that you've already got, too. Like I've got Lycon, and I use him a lot, actually. So by doing that, that would let you unlock, whatever it's called, their cinema, I guess is what it is, when you get dupes of the character. So, yeah, we'll watch a couple more of these videos and see if we can find Starlight Nights. See if we can find the one that has the rewards and stuff that it talks about. If not, we'll get going, because I'm anxious to get to play. Night Kick. Black Hole's minions. I can't read any of that. Although it does look like it's some take on either Japanese or Chinese. I don't recognize any of the characters right offhand, but that doesn't mean it's not Japanese. Although I think Hoyo is China-based. I don't remember. Pretty certain. Hopefully. The next one. Nihility. It's cool that these are like previews for the movies that we have in our shop. Bang Boo. This... Oh, it's a penguin. We saw that in our look at the... From past Levi. Here we go. All new outfits. Selectable agent. Rena. I think his Lycon's name is spelled wrong. Koleda. Grace. Soldier 11. Nekomata. 30. So you get 30 searches, you get 1600 polychrome, or 20 searches and 1600 polychrom, you get a free S rank character, you get a free S rank W engine, and all kinds of fun stuff. So, but that was what I wanted to show. So we're gonna go ahead and get rolling on this. Rolling. Okay. We'll wait just a moment. Nice work, Andy. Go. So, the mini map is cool and strange. Both cool and strange. Oh, that. That's. Oh, this was the flowers that I got for doing the flower shop quest. Save. Okay. I'm gonna knock out our dailies here first. Oh, there's an Anton. Yo, Proxy, my bro and I have been waiting for you. We got an emergency. If I didn't manage to see you today, Grace definitely would have docked my bro's maintenance allowance when I got back. Construction team ran into Ethereals in the hollow? My bro and I can handle any of that. This time, Grace needs you and Eos to help her pilot the mech. What, the mech? Or should I say, tame the mech? Last month, we dug up an old mech in the hollow. One of those big boys that just screams heavy hitter. Nothing too unusual about that, really. A standard procedure would be recovery and maintenance, but during the inspection, things suddenly powered up by itself. First, I thought it was just one of those cliche programs that would suddenly say hi or whatever, but then its movements got bigger and bigger until it straight up went berserk without any warning. Neither the president nor I saw it coming. It took everything we had just to hold it down. When Grace was debugging that mech, she said we need to get a proxy to fix it, but she was too busy herself, and Ben and the president were already wiped out from the construction site stuff, so I had to come. Don't know if I explained that very well. Anyway, this is urgent. Proxy, let's meet up with Grace first. Okay. Hiya.
Manager, you're here too.
Hiya. Billy, and Nicole.
Billy and Nicole? Are you guys here for the mech test drive too? Hiring the cunning hares for a ride doesn't come cheap, you know. My connections catch wind of everything. Word on the street was that they dug up a mech, possibly from the old civilization. So of course I had to come see for myself.
You're just here to see if there's something in it for you, huh?
You're just here to see if there's something in it for you, huh?
Hey, that's what I just said.
Boss, didn't we overhear this at the noodle shop? You were even doubting it at first. If I didn't insist...
Billy! Ugh, I should have brought Ambi instead.
I agree. No offense, Billy, but Ambi's better. Classic Nicole.
Classic Nicole.
Proxy, sorry for calling you out here on such short notice. Is little Eos here too?
I knew it. Eos matters more to you than I do.
Busted.
Not at all. Anyway, Anton should have given you a clear rundown on the mech, right?
Yep.
It was pretty clear, considering it was coming from Anton.
Darkness. That darkness. I fear my light may be failing. Because the light just doesn't feel as light
The poor
anymore.
thing isn't trying to cause trouble. It's just going through something all machines experience at some point in their teenage years. A little machine social stress. When it's out of its comfort zone, it becomes impatient, loses control, and spirals into random fits of rage. It's classic adolescent syndrome. I can't help but feel bad for the little cutie.
Is it gonna start seeing bunny girls that nobody else can see? Isn't that just malfunction?
Grace, what you're describing
It's stuck in
sounds
time
like some
loops
kind
with
of
the-
emergency defense system malfunction.
With its kohai? And whatever the other themes were.
That's just an external factor. What's more important is that we need to show the machines a little more love, don't you think? It took me a lot of work to override its defense protocols and calm it down for now. Even Sweet Pea is completely exhausted from helping out. She's still sleeping. Actually, those two are kind of going through the same phase.
Shh, don't let her hear that. The repair costs, labor fees. We've got a lot of numbers to crunch for this one. Good thing it happened in the hollow. Otherwise, the damage would have been way worse.
Don't worry, Ben. With the Proxy's help, this mech could end up being pretty useful.
His cloak slash cape slash whatever this is giving serious Mega Mind vibes. Huh?
I thought I was just going to pilot the mech. Adolescent syndrome? Are you telling me this mech has self-awareness?
It's just following pre-programmed instructions to go berserk. It hasn't actually developed self-awareness. It's meant to be piloted, but right now, it's running entirely on preset commands.
So it seems as though Anton didn't describe the situation very well.
You'll understand once you see it for yourself. It's sleeping in our warehouse right now.
Ooh, I'm coming along too. Come on, Billy.
Grace leads the group deeper into the construction site, arriving at a dimly lit warehouse. Dimly lit warehouse. In the shadows stands a massive bamboo-shaped mech, its towering form exuding an intimidating presence. Everyone observes carefully, like they're staring at an ancient dinosaur fossil in a museum. Later, Grace leads the group to a platform outside the warehouse. Behind them sits a large, pod-like device, big enough to fit a grown adult.
We could totally sell this mech to the military and make a fortune. You guys should let the cunning hairs in on this. Billy's a mech expert.
I'd even go as far as to say he's a mechspert.
Boss, I just like reading mech comics. But this mech does look kind of familiar. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
Isn't he actually a mech?
It was from a comic. What was the name again? It's about a bamboo scientist who built a powerful mech to get revenge on humanity. Oh, the story must have been too cliche. I can't even remember the name.
Don't sell yourself short, Billy.
It's possible this mech's owner is a Bangbu. You all saw it just now. An adult wouldn't be able to fit in there. Even Sweet Pea wouldn't fit. That's why I asked the Proxy to bring Eos along.
Didn't they say the pod was big enough for an adult? Is the mech's defense system still active?
Grace, is the mech's defense system still active?
Sharp as always, Proxy. Yep, it's ready to explode at any moment. Ever since it was dug up, its defense protocols have been running non-stop, which means it's currently on the path of constantly going berserk and then self-destructing.
Why'd you suddenly move so far away from us, boss?
I just thought... Isn't it getting kinda late? Anby and Nekomata are still waiting for us. Maybe we should...
Oh,
Relax,
about
we've
button.
still got time
Maybe we
before
should
this
head
kid
out.
explodes.
can I play that back? I can.
I just thought... Isn't it getting kinda late? Anby and Nekomata are still waiting for us. Maybe we should... head out.
Yay.
I couldn't fully disable the defense system, but I did manage to put together a temporary external cockpit.
Yeah.
With this, you can control the mech remotely, Proxy. Here's the plan. Eos will enter the mech's internal cockpit to bypass, or rather, trick its defense protocols. Meanwhile, Proxy, you will use the external cockpit to establish a link and take control. Of course, since we haven't cracked the core defense system, you'll probably struggle to control it at first. That's why we'll need to improve control and compatibility through training, modifying, and real combat.
I don't think this is what I wanted to get involved in.
Once we hit 100% control, we'll have full command over the mech, including its defense protocols. That means no more explosions. It'll be unleashed. I mean, saved.
Will Eos be in danger?
Can you guarantee Eos' safety, Grace?
To be honest, I can't. We're short on time and I haven't had the chance to fully test this method. But if it completely loses control, it won't just be Bellabog Industries at risk.
Well, you guys brought it out here, so whose fault is that?
Don't worry, Proxy. If it really comes down to it, Bro and I will have your back.
Somehow that's not reassuring at all.
I'll also be monitoring everything closely. Proxy, this is something only you and Eos can pull off.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Let's start planning now. Proxy, once you're ready, you can enter the external cockpit. Go for it. We're already here. Seven hours left. I don't think we're gonna get far in this. Okay. Yep. Well, why not? I have no idea what's going on. Let's just go for it. What's the worst that could happen, right? I mean, apparently it going berserk and... Max Heat. Please. I don't really like this battle style. It's super clunky. This must be... Oh, 7 hours until that unlocks. Okay, never mind. This isn't what I wanted to be in. Anyway. Okay, so this is... instead of our Rolodex, our scroll wheel thing of names, we've got actual map locations for our map stuff. Storage area, maintenance. Okay, so those are teleport spots. That's what I was thinking. Cool. All right, wake up, Mr. Pupper. Yay, polychrome. How's business lately? If there's a day you don't feel like opening the video store, you're welcome to come apprentice with me. Haha. Cat. How's that possible? There's no way. I can't believe someone would do such a thing. What's wrong? There's a thief on 6th Street. My store has been robbed. Really? Unbelievable. I was thinking exactly the same thing. The same.
I was convinced, having lived on 6th Street for so long, that every person is a kind, honest, and decent citizen. My napkins are offered freely as needed, and nobody's ever taken one in vain before. How could there be a thief? But the truth of the matter is, I left 2 cases of neon cola in the store, and they're all gone, box and all. It's a brand new product that only came out today. And not new. Who did it? That voice. It's those guys from over at the convenience store. Would they be missing stock too? Well, I'm only missing a couple cases of cola, which is not really a big deal. Go check the convenience store, quick! Or we could stay here.
Check out the menu. You name it, I make it.
And I could order noodles, and it would say that I can't order noodles. Yes. Hey, I can order noodles. We're gonna skip this. For the sake
Got your
of
fill.
speed.
See you next time.
Greetings. What can I get for you? You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
That's free. That's not what I want. Oh, that's cool. I can click through. Oh, that's really nice. I like it. The map is phenomenal. Absolutely loving it. Okay, let's spend some battery. Oh, I've gotten... I should have changed my Bangbu out. It's fine. I only have to spend 60 battery, and this is gonna do 100, so... should be good. Actually.
Here it goes.
Now...
Coming from behind. Engaging head on. I'm on it. Quick shot. Recalibrating. The target's weary.
Oh.
Quick shot. Fall back. The target's weary. Adjusting for wind. I've heard the conduit. Hit the core. Increase firepower. This bullet will reach its mark. Let's play a little. Mind the voltage position. Time to pin them down. This will cost extra. Supporting position. You're in the beg for mercy. Scratch that. Too late. Flip the switch. Don't hesitate. Target locked. Have another! Time to pin them down. In position. Resolve. Huh? Show no mercy.
Ether vision activate. Move behind me.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Hit the core.
Is our prey giving you trouble?
Support ready. Recalibrating. I'm on it. Deployed in position.
You better thank me.
A perfect conduit. Don't hesitate. My bullets are one with the wind.
Let's play a little.
Wanna recharge? I'm down.
A little kiss.
What you deserve. Fire support ready.
Over now. Weakling. You're nothing but prey.
Right on cue.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Mind the voltage.
Here goes.
Increase firepower.
More chaos.
Wanna recharge? I'm down. You won't back down. Pierce right through. Now you pay. What you deserve.
All right.
Oh, what?
Get behind me. Ether vision activate. Target locked. Quick shot.
This prey is mine.
Down strategy. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't figure we'd score very well because that took forever. Those guys are kind of beefy. Now we can go get our coffee. And if I just do this, oh, so nice.
Welcome to the coffee zone.
Espresso.
Oh, no goodbyes needed. You'll be back before you know it.
Okay. That takes care of the dailies. Now, let's go ahead and go in here. Playing this one. Master, Ellen has completed potential activation. Let's check the changes after activating Ellen's potential. Core passive, Sharp Tooth. Core passive's effective range has expanded. Melon deals ice damage. Subsequent ice damage increases by 3% for 10 seconds. Basic attack has new skills: Glacial Blade Wave and Icy Blade. Big Ambush. Damage immunity. Freely switch between states. Going forward, Master, please look into the details yourself. I have no idea what that means. But I
Waking up at 8? I'm so tired.
think we did it. Gain Agent Ellen. Press activate potential to immediately unlock the following combat upgrades. After activating the upgrade, the event page will be closed at 4 o'clock on the following day. Ooh. Icy Blade. That looks like it could be good for large amounts of enemies. Well, let's make sure it's active.
Waking up at 8? I'm so tired. Do I really need to take this class?
I shall follow your orders.
Okay. That one. That one. Recommended to experience Season 2, Chapter 1 after completing Epilogue B. Okay. Oh yeah, there was something very important that I needed to do here. We can claim this. Good morning, new Eridu. Oh, if your total login days are greater than or equal to 30, the title will change based on your total login days. That's cool. Okay. And there's the new panda guy.
What brings you here?
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
I can help you ward off.
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal. Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
He's totally the Dragon Warrior. Like 100%. Okay, so we're not actually specifically concerned with either of them. Let me see. Because I have notes over here. So our focus is actually on Miyabi, it looks like. So we should be able to go ahead and claim our Kaleda. Find out what the current banner is Yixuan. And Astra Yao. We already have Astra Yao. Ugh. Ju Fufu. Is the tiger character. And then Caesar. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look like anyone coming up soon. It includes Miyabi, so we're gonna go ahead and claim our gifts. It's a whole lot of stuff. And then Kaleda, Nekomata, Soldier 11. See, the W engine's a little more difficult. But we're probably going to go ahead and get the one for Kaleda as well. Before claiming, this agent can reach Mindscape 1. Agent not yet obtained. Oh, that's cool, how it adds the color into the background. Oh. Yeah, this is Rena. Alexandria. Rena. Sebastian. And this gives us another fire elemental too, and I don't have many of them, I don't think. We've got Soldier 11, but also she's our adorable little gremlin, so that's also a thing. Neko Miyamana. And like Mindscape 0. Oh, so I've actually
Already got a duplicate of Grace once. So, yeah, we're gonna take, Poleta.
You want to test my hammer?
Claim. Yes.
Got a tough job, huh? I'm on it!
Hmm. Yay. I'm pretty sure I don't have any of these. Yeah. Oh. This W engine is renowned for its ultra power modified by Poleta. Its energy level has almost exceeded the safety limit. Although this W engine is entirely designed for damage output, and the speed up and blaze functions have been merged into one, this is precisely what Poleta wanted. I've got a clear shot at your shins, you know? So you'd better think twice before saying I'm short, got it? Poleta warning a rude business partner. Yeah, we're gonna do it. It's either... No, I think we'll use, it'll be either Poleta or Lycons, because we're gonna use them more often. I'm taking Poletas. Yes. There we go. We're locked in. Yay. Okay.
Ready and waiting.
Alright.
Hey, don't look down on me!
Yes. Equipment. Later, you have your own right there. And then we get the special effects too. I should maybe look at getting some of those. Oh, agent level 15. Okay. It's just that. It's fine. That.
One more time. There we go. Get her up to par with the rest of them. Okay. That should get her leveled up some, more on the same playing field as the rest of them. Okay. Oh. Wise. We're only halfway in. Vivian sent a message. Seems they've made more progress on the sacrifice issue. I wonder how Vivian's been doing. After Hugo passed, she's been busy managing Mockingbird. We haven't talked to her in quite a while. Belle, do you want to arrange a time to meet up with her? Let's go.
You are about to enter immersive storytelling. You can...
Alright then, I'll arrange a time to meet with Vivian. Or with Vivian, well, you just rest and I'll tell you when. Sleepage. You originally planned to watch some videotapes and rest on the sofa, but you end up falling asleep instead. Until you hear something nearby.
Lord Phaethon.
Okay.
This time, let me.
Vivian? Vivian?
I didn't disturb your sleep, did I?
You definitely disturbed me. Bury your tears with the past, Part B.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in.
That was a bad
I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself.
Creepily leaning on the end of my sofa.
I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
#1 sleepy face?
What sleepy face? What pose? That was a lot of words in one breath. Are you sure you got enough sleep, Vivian?
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month. Though it is a bit late, but
Good morning, Lord Vathan.
Why so formal? You need anything from me today?
You're here super early today, Vivian. Is there something urgent?
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family, but I haven't found the source yet.
Could it be Hartman?
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks. But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light. Some people feel bad for him, some relate to his struggles, and Hartman's the one getting all the heat. Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain.
I mean, he did try.
Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute. If I'm not mistaken, Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Hartman won't just give up like that. Maybe someone's trying to get rid of Hartman?
Is someone trying to take advantage of this to get rid of both Hartman and the Ravenlocks?
I think Hartman knows this too, which is why he's completely vanished. No matter how hard I search, I can't find a single trace of him. Hartman must have taken the sacrifice core. Now that he holds this bargaining chip, he is definitely going to negotiate his way out of this with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting, Vivian, but I need a quick word with Belle.
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
We can't make our guest wait outside. Belle and I will step out instead.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Vathan. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
Belle, Lycon's outside the video store. He knows Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first.
Okay.
I'll go talk to Lycon. Honestly, neither he nor Vivian is at fault. As proxies, it's our job to be the bridge between them.
Hello. He's got it easy now.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lycon. Wise mentioned you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life. I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian looks perfectly normal today.
Vivian's doing just fine. She's actually been gathering intel and has a clear understanding of where things are headed. She might be tougher than you think. If you're really concerned, why not just talk to her directly? If you'd like to apologize, it should be face-to-face, right?
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
Okay.
No problem. But I'll be staying neutral. Everyone has their own stance on this, and I get where both of you are coming from. As a proxy, I'm just here to make sure you have an open conversation. I'm not taking sides.
I respect that. Thank you.
You return to the video store with Lycon. Vivian doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to Lycon's arrival.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltus and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
So what I'm kind of seeing here, and based on our interactions before, when what they're referencing actually went down, it almost feels like Vivian's still hung up on the fact that, or the notion that Hugo may still be alive, even though Lycon, spoiler alert, jammed his fist through his heart.
You're right.
Huh?
Huh? That's it? You two just figured it out? Oh, that was fast.
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
Does his knuckles say full? F-U-L-L? It might be a Y. Might be an H. Might be a different language.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity and kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
We'll think about it.
I need to discuss this with Wise and Vivian. With so many people involved in this, we need to be very careful.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
Belle, what do you think about Lycon's suggestion to work with the mayor? Our teacher? Belle, do you mean to say the mayor may not have told us everything he knows about our teacher? True, the only way to gain more information is to work with him. What do you think, Vivian? Mockingbird has always gone against authority. Would it be against your values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird isn't just about going against authority. Mockingbird's not just about anything in particular, is it? That phrase has come up a lot. Mockingbird hopes that all people can be given equal opportunities and treatment. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he's someone we can work with. At the moment, at least. Then let's go see Lycon. We are like on our way.
Map. It's so cool. Hello. Seems you and Miss Vivian have made your decision. Working together requires sincerity on both sides. Of course, please rest assured when it comes to sacrifices, the mayor's interests align with yours. Or rather, we both want to protect the people of New Eridu.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
1-800-COLLECT. It's free for you and cheap for them.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost. No one knows what happened to the exaltist in Janus Quarter back then. But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
Already passed away.
Since this person has already passed away, and the exaltists haven't been active around here for a while, then could it be that this is just Hartman acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Is it possible it's someone from TOPS?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
But what's in it for TOPS? There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when TOPS steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms. The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while TOPS comes off as the real protectors of the city. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards TOPS. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice, and I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
Teachmas, welcome.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him. And I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration.
It's a collab time.
After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again.
Dispose of them. Why does that make me suspicious?
On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work. You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Void Hunter rank special investigator. Our teacher's research?
Really? A Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
What that means is she's not a qualified Void Hunter yet, but she's basically as good as.
That's right. She's heading to Janus Quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own, and will reach out when the time is right. She'll let you know the details then.
Oh, is that Yi-Xuan? What's her name? I can't think of her name, but the new character that we can currently try to recruit.
So it looks like you both are on board with this commission and ready to help recover the sacrifices?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want new Eridu falling into chaos either. We'll do what we can.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go. Goodbye.
I'm glad the two of you have decided to continue working with us. With your help, we are sure to successfully recover the sacrifice. I have other business to deal with, so please excuse me. If you require anything, feel free to contact me anytime. Lycon leaves thereafter. How's it going? It is going fantabulous. My brain hurts me because why not? And we are rolling through the stuff and things because my brain is short-circuiting as well. And somehow that translates into a fantabulousness. But yeah, all in all, the new update has brought a lot of cool, awesome things here in Zenless Zone Zero. And of course we got Coleta, which actually, speaking of that, I think I can mark her off on my list. But yeah, all in all, quite wonderful. There we go. How's things going for you, Teachmas? Lord Phaethon, shall we head out now? Let's head into the hollow. Alright, let's go. You are about to enter immersive storytelling.
Ready and waiting.
Your movie and a selection of bonus features will begin automatically.
To bypass immersive storytelling, press the main menu button at any time.
I shall follow your orders.
He's grayed out. Can I not use him? Ha! I can't use Lycon for this. That's funny. You know what?
Hey, don't look down on me!
Let's use our new character we got from the season 2
Leaders should be leading the way!
update. Migraine? Not terrible. Mostly just a general headache. I think it's back related because that was second job was some hefty lifting and some running around, and yeah, it was kind of an awful day, truth be told. But really crazy, and that sometimes leads to additional stress and pain. But it's not debilitating yet, and that's the best part. If it gets worse, I'll have to get a new ice pack probably, but we'll power on through. You're good. Not much is new. Good is good. That's for sure. Business as usual is sometimes the best way to have things. Keeps things kind of relatively smooth sailing. Purple and red are very contrasty. Okay, I don't know if Kaleda's a oh, you hope it gets better? I appreciate that. I hope it does too. Or honestly, if it just stays the same, it'll be alright. I can work with it. Okay, Vivian tutorials that I'm not going to read.
Nathan, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
Okay. I may need to adjust the volume on the game a little bit. We'll see here. Gotta get into this fight. The 46s over their head are new. I'm not sure what that means. I am already enjoying crushing things with my fiery hammer. Oh look, the sacrifice. That was quick.
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. She wouldn't risk moving them unless it was absolutely necessary.
She?
Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Just as Vivian is talking to herself, you hear another voice of someone debating. You don't know who it is, so you pull her aside to listen.
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops? I've been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Tops planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
After the two Tops employees left, Vivian appears visibly unsettled.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops. even if it means playing with fire. She's an exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Who is this she you're talking about?
Vivian, I've been dying to know. Who is this she you keep mentioning?
Busted.
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me. The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Vathan, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll tell you everything.
Sure, I'll stop asking.
Sure, I won't pry anymore. Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't want to. I can see the Vivian I know now is super brave and kind. I believe you've really put in the work.
Lord Vathan, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises.
It's always entertaining when she like snaps and goes straight into fangirl mode.
I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is. I just can't shake the feeling that something bad is about to happen.
Something bad's about to happen. Ooh, hold up. I found a lost mini cargo truck. Let me get this fella back home where he belongs. This dormant sacrifice is gone too. Who could it be? And how do they know the locations of the dormant sacrifices? Let's check the next location. I hope this doesn't become a nightmare for new Eridu. Vivian's talking, but Vivian's not here.
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but
Her hammer has a trigger on it.
ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path. For the first time, I'm needed for more than just my curse.
For the first time in forever, there'll be music, there'll be fun. For the first time in forever, I could be noticed by someone. What if I meet the one? Hey, cargo truck! What's up, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for the plating agent.
Stay away from... Come on, try harder! Did you see that? Nothing here either. Are we too late?
This is feeling like a wild goose chase.
There's someone...
It's her!
Fool.
Oh, I wanted to go that way. Okay, Well, I actually want to go into this with Coleta, so here we go.
I knew it was you, Vivian.
With her hair, she could be part of the Anby project.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then!
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
Not gonna happen, Camille.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her?
Remember those wounds that she didn't want to talk about? Here they are.
Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
She had one of her visions about somebody important to her.
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice, and I've made mine.
Oh, okay.
One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille!
Camille gives Vivian one last glance and throws a smoke bomb to the ground. The noise attracts some Ethereals. Even though you have many questions, dealing with the imminent threat feels like the right choice right now. Yeah, that's
Lord Nathan, watch out! I'll tell you what that was about later. Let's take care of the Ethereals first. Out of my sight. Notice me, Lord Nathan.
After fighting off the Ethereals, you search for a long time, but don't find any dormant sacrifices. After deliberating with Vivian, you decide to leave the Hollow for now and figure out your next move. Just then, the phone rings.
You two took longer than I expected. Did something happen?
Oh yeah.
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
Destroying them or collecting them?
The Exaltists? There's no reason for them to go after the sacrifices, right?
Vivian is telling the truth. I saw it too.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death, but she stayed.
Do you have a history with the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened, and after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Vathan. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
Okay.
No worries. I'll totally have your back until you're feeling better.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me. They said Hartman had a backup plan, and that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
That sounds sketchy. Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Vathan? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
Let's go together.
I'm in. Let's go together.
You arrive at Lumina Square with Vivian to meet her old friend. Lord Vathan, let's head out as soon as you're ready. Go now.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel. She's like a mentor to me.
Hey, is it her?
I learned a lot about
Yes!
on the internet thanks to her.
It's Rain! Well, hi. Got a lot of people in an alley for us to be meeting here to have a secret discussion about whatever we're secretly discussing. Just
Rain! Long time no see.
Just 3 people randomly meeting in an alleyway. Nothing suspicious about that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rain?
Rain? You two knew each other?
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain! You actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon? No, I mean, you actually know Belle is Lord Phaethon.
Wow. Is that the first time that Vivian has said our actual name?
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them. I mean, who would expect a legendary Proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol...
Rain, let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Phaethon wouldn't be interested in that.
I'm suddenly incredibly interested in that.
Why are you all tense? Right, Lord Phaethon lives on 6th Street too, and might know your idol. Remember when you traced that post on Internet to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? And you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense. Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something like that.
I think I know that black cat.
I know that black cat. I'm always sneaking at snacks.
Lord Phaethon, please, let's drop this topic.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years, and you still won't say who your idol is.
I think we already have figured this much out.
If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down ages ago. I I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own. But you've tried so hard already. It's okay to lean on me a little, you know. I'm sure your idol won't hold it against you.
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Rain's fine.
Huh? What's wrong?
Change the subject. Help her out.
Hey, Rain. Vivian said you might have some new intel. So let's get to the important stuff first.
All right, let's get down to business.
To defeat
Here's something I'm pretty sure about.
the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I've ever met. They got a clue. I don't. Wow, why am I losing that line? I think it's something about having got a clue. Mr. I'll make a man out of you.
The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow. Then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow. And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the Hollow's perimeter. I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square.
Hey, we're near Lumina Square.
Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing, so that's where you come in.
Yikers. So, Rain actually, like, has pink hair naturally. Either that or she is very thorough with her her hair dyeing job. Because you can see her eyebrows just barely right here between the locks of her hair. And they are pink as well. Just random information that completely non-important to the story or the function of the game at all, but it's cool that they paid attention to that detail. It's like Belle's got gray eyebrows, but her hair is blue. But the ends are gray. And Wise's hair is gray. This isn't Wise, obviously, but yeah. Give me more leads?
Okay, we'll check things out. You just said this is something you're sure of. Do you have anything you are unsure about?
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out. A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port. The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside. Not sure if it's related to your search. If you don't find anything useful around here, it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for the favor you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for what...
Alright, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
She sounded almost like Uraraka for just a moment there. And also very much unlike Vivian in her normal, spooky kind of voice.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious. What kind of person is worth all this searching, huh? But honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them. people will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life. I'm counting on you to save the world, guys.
Well, that's quite the burden.
All right, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Well, okay. Thanks for the help, Rain. Good to see you. Rain waves goodbye and leaves. Vivian mentions she knows someone who's really skilled at finding people in real life, so you follow her and continue on your way.
Lord Phaethon, please pay no mind to what Rain said.
She was definitely talking about.
That big guy's up ahead. Let's hurry.
Is it the Bangbu? It is the Bangbu. I have questions. Number one for Teach Miss. Long time no see. You seem to be doing well, little one. Yep, I made an awesome friend since the last time we met. My friend got ill before, and it was the manager who helped heal them. I didn't realize you two knew each other. Then, next time I head to the manager's place, will I get to see you too? You know each other? Yep, this little guy is Lucky Boo. My old boss at my previous workplace bought it at a discount store clearance sale. But he was a terrible boss. Not only did he shirk on paying wages, he didn't take care of his Bangbu either. Yeah, that guy, really terrible. Then his little guy had a malfunction, and the boss threw it out because he didn't want to spend the money on repairs. Really, it could have been fixed with just a simple battery change. Vivian is the best. Vivian changed my battery. The bestest ever. All I did was change your battery for you. It was you who earned the money to buy it. Yeah, I'm amazing too. I earned 100 Denny's, just enough to buy a battery. So that's where that 100 Denny Bangbu battery came from. Honestly, you've got plenty of energy, but I told you before, you need to be more tactful. Haven't you learned anything? I learned. Pet one Denny Boo. Give Denny. Wow, so you found a way to make a living, huh? Amazing. Better not expose one Denny Boo. So that's how I learned that. Did you need me for something? I'm super happy to help. I know you love exploring all kinds of places, so tell me, have you come across anyone strange these past 2 days? Strange? You mean someone who looks hurt, scared, and kind of trying to hide where there aren't many people around? Let me think. I got it! I saw someone like that in the desert. Someone super similar. Does it mean the outer ring? I don't think one Denny Boo can make it that far. Desert probably refers to the sand pit up ahead. Lord Phaethon, let's go take a look. Did I help? You were super helpful. Yay, so happy. I want to keep helping. You should go and do whatever important stuff you need to do. Let's play together soon.
Aww, one Denny Boo is just too cute, right? I didn't know you helped it too. I knew Lord Phaethon was the best in the whole world.
Hello, person on the floor. Kitty ride. Weak man. Seems the person Rain and one Denny Boo were talking about. Lord Phaethon, please stand back. I cannot be certain if he'll end up doing something extreme, considering his current mental state. I'm afraid he might hurt you. I'll try talking to him and see what's going on. Vivian walks forward and taps the cowering man on the shoulder.
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I know I messed up. I don't want your money anymore.
Paradise City.
Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I won't say anything. Just let me go. I don't know anything. I swear, I know nothing.
We're not PubSec, the HIA, or the Ravenlock family. We won't force you into anything. There's no need to be afraid.
What do you want from me then?
What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family. They'll hurt them.
Not if we do first. Just kidding.
You never saw me. Please, just stop asking.
Don't you wish to see your family?
I don't deserve to see them. It's my fault. I was greedy. I did this to myself.
But your family must miss you dearly. I'm sure they won't blame you.
No, it's my fault. It's all on me. I don't want to drag them into this.
Fun fact, completely random and entirely unrelated to stream. I had a fantastic snack earlier. If you take graham crackers and a can of frosting, you're all set. And apparently, if you take Pillsbury buttercream frosting and Pillsbury milk chocolate frosting, and you go half and half on a graham cracker, a honey graham cracker, it somehow tastes like a Boston cream pie. That was fun.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
If you care about your family and friends, now is your chance to stop the disaster before it's too late. Even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean.
That might be a bit of a hyperbole.
No one knows how this will turn out.
Unless you're talking about like the butterfly effect, where the guys went back in time and stepped on a butterfly when they were hunting dinosaurs, and then changed the entire future.
But if you do nothing now, the only thing waiting for you at the end will be regret.
They did so well with the soundtrack in this game. It's really kind of a vibe, I guess.
We're not here to turn you in, and we won't force you to confront them. You'll be safe with us. I'll help you return to your family, but you must tell us precisely what happened.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money, looking for workers to go into the hollow to guard something.
Guard?
Okay. The money was way too good. We all kind of figured something wasn't right. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources, so I signed up.
I mean, it kind of was.
After we sent in our applications, Hartman's men took us into the hollow. The first place we went, there was a strange box.
Strange box.
When we got there, they handed us some pills, saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the hollow.
That's not possible. Also, those are going to be the unstable pills that turn people into sacrifices.
But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills.
Maybe, because if he took them and didn't turn into the sacrifice unless it didn't work, then I'm wrong on my assessment.
When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me. And there was blood all over my hands.
Fun.
They said something about me being a good experiment, moved me somewhere else, and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something.
There it is.
I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen. But then a blonde guy found me, gave me a carrot, and let me go.
Hey, we know the blonde guy.
So I escaped. I didn't want to kill anyone.
I don't know.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. You were just a tool in their hands. Do you remember the place they first took you? Do you know what was in that box?
I only remember the first place was like a rooftop. I think it was on top of a tall building.
Valley Twins.
What exactly was in that box? I can't remember. I'm not lying. Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate.
Nice. Don't do drugs, kids.
I took just one and my mind felt like it wasn't my own. My memories turned into a blur. I'm telling the truth. I'm not trying to run from my mistakes. I just really can't remember what happened.
I know you're not lying. We'll arrange for your protection. You can rest easy and recover, and your family won't be dragged into this. Once this is all over, you will be able to reunite with them.
You and Vivian contact Lycon. The mayor, representing Victoria Housekeeping, agrees to protect the worker and will keep his identity confidential. Soon, Rena arrives and takes the man away, mentioning that the mayor will confirm the location based on his description. You're remarkably calm.
I've been meaning to say this for a while, Vivian. You're just so calm and decisive when things get tough. Totally different from the impression you gave me at first.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. I used to run away when things got tough. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. As if my very existence was the source of suffering. I wondered. Perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
That's kind of hard to imagine.
Whoa. It's hard to imagine you like that. I mean, you had this super intimidating vibe when we first met.
Well, I was on a mission at the auction when we first met. And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be.
Speaking of Rain.
Speaking of Rain, it's still wild to me. I never thought you and I would have mutual friends. And you even know one Denny Boo. Can you believe we might have passed each other so many times without even realizing it?
Enough about me. Tell me more about you, Lord Phaethon. Where have you been? And what have you experienced?
Let's start with the Red Fang Gang. Hey, this is fun. This is a recap. Oh, maybe this is actually designed to be a recap. Because this is quite literally the end of season 1. It's the epilogue, the last part of that chapter, basically. So going back over our story so far at this point would make perfect sense. And this is a fantastic segue into that. That is so cool. Because we started off with the Red Fang Gang.
Looking back, I feel like I've been through a lot lately. My brother and I even lost our Phaethon account. Oh, everything started when the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang Gang.
As you walk along the river by Luminous Square with Vivian, you start sharing your stories. Although she wasn't a part of them, she's been to the places where they took place. She's been to the chaotic hollow of the Camellia Golden Week. She has her favorite sandwich at Cheesetopia. And she's even received a star sticker from Officer Mew Mew for rescuing Bang Boo. You are amazed at the coincidences of life in New Eridu and how your paths have crossed so many times without you realizing it. After a long chat, it's time for a meal.
I remember it should be around here. That store's been sitting in my favorites for ages.
Lord Phaethon!
What's up?
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before, too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero. But none of that was a coincidence. It was me, Following you, and now I've finally made it to your side.
Not super creepy at all.
Ever since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune.
Hey, we destroyed Bringer.
I had traveled to many places and witnessed far too much misfortune.
Completely unrelated, but it was great. It was there.
Every tear I shed brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count. I loathed my tears as much as I despised my own existence. Wherever I stayed, tragedy followed. I had roamed too many places, and each time, it ended the same way. I didn't know where I could go anymore. One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me. Whether they knew me or not, everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously. It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster. In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city, I saw lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights, and not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind, and right then, my phone rang. I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Vathan.
Me?
Wait, really? Me?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Vathan. You were the one using the account at that time. But I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments online. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen.
So what exactly did the comment say?
What did I even say in that comment? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well... you'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not telling you.
Huh? No!
So, Lord Vathan, thank you. Not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian standing right in front of you now. Lord Vathan, I truly like who I've become.
Yay. The wind skims across the surface of the water, lifting Vivian's hair and brushing it against her cheek. The lights reflected in her eyes dance and flicker, as if eager to share the stories of the past, both the good and the bad, the happy and the sad. Emotions intertwine with the narratives, and you feel as though you're witnessing the path she has traveled. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at sometime in the PM Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. that's everything for this episode of Zenless Zone Zero. I'm loving the updates so far to the game. I can't wait to actually get to Waifei Peninsula, but I didn't want to skip content where we're so close to that step over. I will say, because I struggled with Hugo, his redemption kind of explanation stuff has improved my opinion of him some. Still not my favorite character, but I have less disdain for him now after all of that. Also, that whole interaction with him fighting his inner demons was painfully long. Almost felt like I was actually locked in the warehouse with him. So that's I mean, good or bad, I guess. Maybe it conveyed that feeling a lot better. Anyway, that's all I got. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching me. Hope you enjoyed the 4.5-hour episode. And yeah, we will see you next time. And of course, until then, stay random.